We are joined now by Nathan Sales. He's the former ambassador at large and coordinator for counterterrorism in the Trump administration. Nathan, thank you so much. Mr. Ambassador, I should say. Thanks for joining us today. Great to have you on the set.
Thanks, Anita. Great to be here.
So we watched together Trey's report, and he was talking about the Al-Shifa hospital. A lot of attention on that. And he said that although they are looking, they haven't found yet evidence that it was being used as a headquarters. They've certainly found ammunition, military supplies, Hamas paraphernalia, but we haven't seen any evidence about tunnels or that it was being used as a headquarters. What are we to make of that?
I think we need to stay tuned. We know for a fact that Hamas fighters were there. Otherwise, why are there so many Kalashnikovs? Why are there RPGs and other weapons? Now, the Israeli intelligence services have said that Hamas is using this facility as a command center in the tunnels underneath. We've also had confirmation of that from the U.S. intelligence community. President Biden has said we know with a level of certainty that Hamas is using this facility illegally under the laws of war. This is a war crime to take a protected structure like a hospital and militarize it. The president has said, and the intelligence community has said, we know that they're there. So I think we need to be patient as observers of this conflict and wait and see. Israel can't pull back the curtain all at once because it doesn't have full control over the facility. So let's see what happens as this story plays out over the coming days.
Well, if the United States has intelligence that this exists there, are we sharing it with Israel so that they can better find what they're looking for? One
would hope. You know, we know that the counterterrorism and intelligence and military cooperation between the United States and Israel is second to none. They have incredible and exquisite capabilities. We do too. And over the years, we've built a very strong partnership involving the sharing of information, sharing of expertise. So my hope is that whatever resources the United States has, we're making that fully available to the Israelis so they can win this war and also do it as quickly as possible. The quicker this war is over, the better it is going to be for Palestinian civilians.
Yeah, for everyone. Just want to bring our viewers to attention on the screen. Those were live flares over Gaza. So, of course, there it is, 43 days into the war, still lots of activity there. I want to ask you about the hostages. Still over 200 people missing. I think 246, I think, is the number. We keep hearing that there is a deal in the works. The Egyptians, the Qataris, the United States, they are talking. What can you share with us about what you know?
This is probably the most heartbreaking part of the entire story over the past 6 weeks. A 6-week period that has been filled with heart-wrenching images. You know, there are children, there are babies being kept in these terror tunnels underneath Gaza. Today is the birthday, I think the 9th birthday of a little girl named Aviva. There's a 10-month-old boy who celebrated his 10-month birthday. Can you imagine that? Turning 10 months.
I cannot.
His name is Kafir. What we know is that the talks are ongoing. They're at an advanced state, it seems. We don't know what the sticking points are. It may be, we've heard some chatter, that Hamas is resisting Israel's call to release all the children, to release women. Hamas sees these people, these little children, these babies, as pawns, right? It's valuable for Hamas to have these precious and vulnerable children because they know what it does to people like you and me, and it turns our stomachs. And that's exactly the card that Hamas is trying to play here.
I have about 10 seconds left. If you had to guess, would you say that any hostages will be home by Christmas, especially the American hostages?
God willing, but it's hard to say. We know that Israeli forces have found the bodies of hostages who were taken into Gaza. Odds are they were killed by Hamas while they were there. My hope is that the diplomats can get a solution as soon as possible so some of these folks can come home.
Yeah, we all hope that. Ambassador Sales, thank you so much. Great to have you here today.
Thanks so much, Anita.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.